What is up, guys? Ben Allen back again with another video, and today's gonna be a little different because I may not have made it as public before, but I just joined the reserves, right? I did 4 years active duty as a 68 whiskey. I got out as a sergeant. I spent a little bit of time in the civilian side just for like 1 or 2 months, and the reserves hit me up. They were like, hey, we can give you your same rank and your same job if you just sign. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So I signed up for the reserves, and this is gonna be my first battle assembly, guys. So pretty much what that is, it used to be called like a drill weekend. Pretty sure some places still call it that, but from what I've been told, they're now called battle assemblies. And currently I'm in the hotel room that they provide for you. They pay for it, right? Because I live over 100 miles away from San Antonio, where my reserve unit is, and so they cover that, and they pretty much take care of it. And I'll be doing a little hotel room tour right now, but pretty much it's Friday afternoon right now. Tomorrow is going to be Saturday and Sunday when the actual battle assembly takes place. I'm going to be showing up and in processing into my unit pretty much. It's my first time showing up here. I'm going to meet the people that I'm going to be working with and just be introduced to what goes on around here, what we do as a reserve unit and things like that. And you guys will be able to follow along with my journey, because I'm gonna be documenting it, right, and letting y'all know what's up, showing you guys how in-processing goes. That way, if you're barely thinking about joining the reserves, you have a little idea of what it's gonna be like. I'm pretty sure it goes for the same for the National Guard. In-processing is pretty much the same everywhere, but I'll let you guys know how smoothly it goes, any hiccups that come about. And this is gonna be a little bit of vlog styles. I may not be able to record every single thing just because my new unit doesn't know I'm a YouTuber yet, so we'll see how that goes. But if I can't record during in processing, I'll do it, then I'll get back to my car and I'll whip the camera out and I'll just keep you guys up to date on what's been happening and how things are going, right? And just some of the things that I've learned off the bat is if you don't have uniforms like I did, like I just got rid of mine once I got out of active duty, they will provide those for you. They will, put an order in and they'll come in within like a couple weeks or a month or so. And so I'm waiting on those right now. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoy this new style of video. I hope you guys are ready for the reserve aspect of the channel, right? Like I feel like this makes me a more well-rounded military YouTuber, considering I've done 4 years active duty and now I'm going to be doing 3 years in the reserves, which you guys can follow along fresh, you know what I mean? Because I'm new to it and some of you guys might be new to it. So I really hope you're excited just like I am. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. You guys may be asking like, oh dude, I just met you, why should I subscribe? Well, let me tell you guys what I can offer you, right? I can offer you guys information about the military, whether it be active duty Army. I have that experience for 4 years, what it's like going on rotations to Kuwait, Korea, things like that. And now also I can provide y'all with information pertaining to the United States Army Reserves, right, and some of the benefits that come along with that. So hopefully that entices y'all to subscribe to this channel. And even if you're just using a guest account right now, or if you're using like, you hit a link on Instagram or Facebook and it just took you to a pop-up screen, I would highly encourage you guys to go to the actual YouTube app and search Ben Allen and click subscribe with your actual account. That way you guys can stay up to date. You can turn on the bell notification. You guys can be immediately updated whenever I post new content, new videos, and things like that. It would greatly benefit you, and it would also make me really, really happy to gain a couple subscribers. So welcome to the family, guys, and stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get to this little hotel room tour, and then I will see you guys on Saturday for updates. I'll still be there for you. Alright guys, so this is the hotel room. This is the Holiday Inn Express. Again, mine's at San Antonio. That's where my reserve unit is, so you can see here, it's a pretty spacious room. You will be sharing the room with another reserve soldier. My roommate just hasn't gotten here yet, but this is what it looks like. 2 queen beds, just chilling right here. You got a nice view of the city outside. Look at that. There we go, over there. You got all that space right there. Obviously you got the TV. I got my backpack that I bought as a private like in 2015. And then obviously, here's the restroom, guys. I gotta turn on the light, but bam. This is the restroom. Pretty spacious, And then, you got your boy right here. But yeah, so this is the hotel room you're gonna be staying in for the most part, guys. Again, I will keep y'all updated as this battle assembly weekend goes on through, And hopefully you guys like this new style of video where I just kind of vlog a little bit instead of just sitting down and talking about, you know, the reserves, this, that, and the other, or like just talking about from a chair, you know what I mean? This is gonna be like a little more interactive. But again, guys, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see y'all in the morning tomorrow. What is up, guys? So I just got done with PT at my new unit. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either. It was good. It was a nice change of pace, you know, from going from like just regular, you know, running my civilian workout schedule to like, you know, something like PRT structured again. I wouldn't say it's as hard as the stuff we did in active duty, but you know, it's still gonna give you a nice workout, you know, if you're not used to it. Like it did for me, like, you know, catching up with running again. So that was something to get used to, you know. But other than that, it was a good time. Like everything was super like streamlined. Like I showed up, they had the clipboard there, you sign in. It was like 6:15 in the morning, we had to show up, and yeah, like I said, just signed in, we fell in, and then some people had to take a PT test, and then the others broke off with first sergeant, and we just kind of like, you know, did a plank workout with some jogging in between. So in total we jogged like, I want to say like 1.5 miles, and then we did like maybe like 10-15 minutes of just a plank routine that they put us through. It was actually pretty good. You know, if you're not if you're not strong at the core, definitely be challenging. But that was day 1 of PT. So now I'm back at the hotel. I'm just gonna change into my regular, like more formal civilian clothes because I don't have uniforms yet. They just told me to show up, you know, like some khakis and a shirt, you know, nice t-shirt. So I'm gonna be doing that, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how in processing goes and what that's gonna be like, and you know, how much of a bitch it can be or how easy it can be. But stay tuned. I hope you guys are liking the video so far. Again, be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and also turn on the bell notification, that way you guys can keep up with my new reserve journey, right? For all of you that are about to join the reserves or want an idea of how it can be, just go ahead and yeah, turn on the bell notification. Also comment down below what you're most excited for about joining the reserves, the National Guard, or active duty, and let me know your MOS as well. All right guys, I'll see you in a bit. Finally got done with my first day at my reserve unit. I didn't get off this late. It's currently like 8:51. We got off at like maybe 6 o'clock, 5:30ish, and then I went to go hang out with my buddy who was at the same unit I was in active duty. And so far it was pretty good, guys. Like the in-processing went pretty smooth. I had to wait like an hour or so just to, you know, get through the line of people that were already there. But other than that, that was simple. Once I actually got in there, they put in my information, they got everything squared away. I got the forms to fill out to get my uniforms sent to me, or not sent to me, but just ordered. So when I go to the next time, they're there. I did their version of the LHI, which is like their version of like the PHA and their medical readiness type of stuff. That went by pretty fast as well. And I had an LIK brief, which is a lodging in kind, which is just covers the hotel if you live over like 150 miles from your reserve unit. So they took care of that. They explained it a little bit to me, how I could get a travel voucher to reimburse the gas that I spent, and like any like food, I believe, on the way up here. If you guys want a separate video on that, comment down just travel in the comment sections below, and I'll make that happen for you as well. But other than that, it was a pretty solid day, guys, so I'll keep you informed on how tomorrow goes. We gotta wake up at 6, I gotta wake up at like 5:30 and then be there by like 6:15 to sign in, because you do have to sign in the morning and in the afternoon before you leave. But it was a good time. So far, I had a great day. Compared to active duty, I'm loving this shit. This shit is nice. But stay tuned, guys. I will keep y'all updated. I'm gonna go back into the hotel room, which is right over there, and I'm just gonna chill and then go to sleep. All right, but yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. What's up, guys? So it is currently 8:23 in the morning on Sunday, right? It is the 12th, and we got done with PT like at, I want to say like 6:50ish, 7 o'clock, because all the platoon sergeants had a meeting, so they put like some of the other NCOs in charge of like platoon PT, and all we had to do, what my platoon had to do was just a 2-mile run, and then once it was at your own pace, once you finished that, like pretty much you were good to go. So we did that. It was good, it was fun. You know, we were competing against each other, just having a nice little time, just, you know, going through PT, finished that. Came back to the hotel, had some breakfast, and usually you got to sign out like at 10 or 11, I believe, from the hotel you're staying in if you're driving and you don't have a place to stay, right? So I have just, you know, showered, ate breakfast, and now I signed out of the hotel, and now I'm going back on base because we have a formation at 9 o'clock, and then we're just gonna go through pretty much the day-to-day. We have like an MRT brief, which is like master resiliency training. We're gonna do that, and I have to go get my sizes again for my ASUs because I got to order a new pair of those from here since I got rid of the other ones when I got out of active duty. And that's pretty much the schedule's looking like for today. And we're just gonna be catching up on stuff that needs to get done before the end of the day. I believe like other people need to get like counseled. I think they need to get like read their evaluations. Some people were doing OCIE layouts yesterday, and other than that, it's been pretty chill. I can honestly say so far I'm loving this. You know, compared to active duty, there's still hurry up and wait, obviously, but other than that, like it's chill, guys. Like, you do what you need to do, and then you're just waiting for the next thing to come down. But like, even if you get released late, like we got released yesterday, like I said, at like 6:30ish, which most people were saying is late. But other than that, like, to me, like compared to active duty where you work in the motor pool, you're doing stupid shit until like 19 or 2000, and then you're gonna have to go back the next day and the next day and just repeat that over and over again. At least with the reserves, you know, it's only 2 days and then you're home, you're back to your regular life. So I'm definitely loving this so far, guys. I'll let you know probably at the end of the day is the next time I'll check in and just do a summary of how the day went, and just close out the video and let you know what to expect and how the reserves, my first battle assembly, went. But I will see y'all in a bit, so yeah. What is up, guys? So the day is officially done. All the people that live like out of town or like have to take a plane or drive, you know, over 150 miles got released at 4 o'clock. So they were pretty considerate about that. Just some people that are still there, the ones that are local. But as far as that's concerned, they're gonna be getting out in like, you know, the next 30 minutes to an hour anyway. But yeah, in the morning, all we had to do is we had a surprise urinalysis, so a piss test pretty much, just for random, like 10%. I was on there, so I had to pee in a cup, all that stuff, you know, it's completely random. It happens in the military, you know, you guys know what I mean. And then after that, we went to go get my sizes taken so I could order my ASUs and my uniforms, things like that, which you won't really have to do if you went to basic and are going to your reserve unit because you already have your uniforms. But for me, coming from active duty, I got rid of them, so now I had to get more. And then after we did that, we had a briefing, a sharp brief, or we went to lunch. And then we had a sharp brief, and then we had MRT, which is master resiliency training. And both of those took, you know, like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. And then, you know, that was for sharp. And then like an hour or so for the MRT training. I had to order my, sign for my PT belt for, you know, whenever we get our uniforms, things like that. It was a pretty chill day. We knocked all that stuff fairly early out in the day, and it was good. We got released not too long ago. But overall, guys, if you're coming from active duty into the reserves, I think you're gonna enjoy the reserves a whole lot better than you enjoyed active duty. That's mostly if your unit sucked or you just weren't liking the whole vibe of active duty, then the reserves is probably definitely a smart decision for you. And then for those of you that just going to the reserves automatically, like you're in basic training or you're waiting to go to your reserve unit, it's gonna be pretty chill, guys. Like, for the most part, depending on what unit you go to, it always depends on the unit. But overall, I think the reserves is pretty good, guys. Like, you know, you show up and do whatever it is you need to do. They kind of give you a little more free reign. They're not like micromanaging you as much because, you know, you don't go home unless you do what you need to do. And but it was good. It was a good first battle assembly for me, guys. Like, I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm looking forward to going back in February and so on and so forth. So if you guys have any questions about what's it like going to your reserve unit for the first time, feel free to ask me. I'm not an expert, right? I just went through it myself, but hey, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to give you guys answers, everything like that. Don't be afraid to ask. Hit the comment sections with any types of questions, whether it's about active duty or reserves, because now I'm officially have time in both, you know what I mean? So I'm super excited, guys. Let me know how y'all feel about active duty, how y'all feel about the reserves, and just the military in general, all right? But thank y'all for tuning in. If I missed anything in this video, please feel free to let me know. Also, subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. Like, even if you're not signed into your YouTube account, just take the 2 minutes to sign in and subscribe, guys. It means a lot, and you'll be immediately updated whenever I post new content if you turn on that bell notification, all right? So like this video, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.